Hello my lovelies, welcome to my channel. Here we are doing a very quick and effective spell. This is for those of you guys that are currently dealing with a lot of difficulties with a particular person. This is, you know, a higher type of sorcery spell for domination. And this is not particularly to do with love, although you can use this to basically warm a person to you, okay, warm them up to you, but this is particularly a domination type of spell. So this is for people that are trying to dominate other people. As an example, enemies, people that just make your life a living hell. They keep meddling in your business and you've just had enough and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna take matters into my own hands. Unfortunately, we all know someone that just loves to meddle with people's business and in other people's relationships, and it could become very chaotic. A lot of arguments ensue from that. So this is the spell for you. For those of you guys that have court cases, this is also something you can use to go into court and have the results come out to the best of your interest. For those of you guys that are currently going into interviews, you can also do this. And what you're going to do is, again, it's a little bit different for each case scenario, but it's very easy to do. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty. What you're going to need is a red marker or Sharpie. And you're going to be needing, you have option 1, which is basically to write this down on your bare foot, on the bottom of your bare foot. And it's going to be your right hand. Again, like you guys know, right hand is always your prominent hand. This is the one to send out energy, and the left is always to receive. So we're going to be using or writing down the information on our bare foot, on our right foot. And if you are a lefty, obviously you're going to be doing this on your left, at the bottom of your left foot, okay? And again, like I said, option 2 is to use a brown bag to write down the name or the person or person's name or entity. And once you do that, well, let me just jump right into it, okay? All right, so in this type of spell, what you're doing is basically you're going to be writing on the bottom sole of your foot. You're going to be writing down, as an example, if you are currently dealing with someone that is just getting involved in your relationship and you've just had enough, they continuously keep messing, trying to get involved, trying to manipulate situations or whatnot, then what you're going to do is when you wake up, you're going to get the red Sharpie or red marker, and you're going to write down the person's name on your foot. On the right one, again, if you are right-handed, on the left bottom foot if you are left-handed. You're going to write down their name and their last name. And what you're going to do is you're going to put your socks, you're going to put your pantyhose, whatever it is, and you're going to put your shoe. Once you put your shoe, you're going to stomp 5 times. And you're going to go about your day like nothing happened. Okay? You're going to do this for 5 consecutive days. Within those 5 days, you will get results. Again, you can do this if you have an interview. Go in there. Before you go in there, make sure to do this. You're going to write down the company name. If you're going to court, you're going to write down the county that you're going to that court for. If it's a particular person or persons, you will write down their names and their last names on the bottom sole of your foot, right or left, depending on what you are. And you're going to stomp your feet 5 times after you've, put your socks on or your pantyhose or whatnot and your shoes on. You're going to stomp 5 times. Again, like I said, you're going to do this for 5 consecutive days. You will get results, you guys. You'll start to notice that the person, if it's a person like an enemy or someone that is a rival, you will notice that you're dominating them, that they kind of try to screw away from you and they no longer want, they'd rather have you like stay at bay than to mess with them. If it is, you can actually do this for a lover that is stubborn, just likes to argue and be petty. You can do this. Again, write down their name, their last name on the right foot or left foot, depending on what you are, and you will start to quickly notice. Again, if it is for a lover or a relationship, you're going to do this for 5 to 7 consecutive days. Again, like I said, you will see the change. You're dominating them, so please keep in mind, this is not a love spell. This is not to make them more sweet, more caring. No, this is basically just to dominate them. If they, again, like I said, if they've been very challenging lately and they like to argue and just be petty with you or whatnot, you'll quickly start to notice that whatever you say, they kind of oblige to that without really arguing about it or even questioning. They kind of go with the flow. So again, I highly encourage you guys to do this. Again, like I said, if it is for a court, then you're definitely going to write down the county that you're going to court, or the county that you're going to appear in court. And you will quickly start to see the results. Even after you've gone to court, continuously do this for 5 consecutive days. And again, like I said, if you try this and you experience quick results, definitely write down that or comment below, sound off on the comments, and let everyone else know so they can be encouraged to do this, okay? Now, the second option is with the brown bag. So what you're going to do is, if you don't want to put it on your foot, what you're going to do is you're going to get a brown paper bag, and you're going to write down the person's name and last name. If it's for court, obviously you're going to do the same thing. You're going to write down the county, etc., just like I explained initially. But the difference is with the brown paper bag. And the reason for this is because some people just are not okay with like writing. To me, honestly, I think you get quicker results when you write it down on your bare foot. Why? Because you write it down on your bare foot, you stomp on it 5 times, and then you go about your day. Obviously, throughout the day, we're human. We sweat. We, our energy's all into it. So there's nothing more raw than to actually have the name on your foot. If by the end of the day you find that the name is not, like, it's kind of like it kind of went away or whatnot, then that's amazing, because that just means that it's going to give you very, very quick results. But some people are just iffy about it. So anyways, this is why we do the brown paper bag. So you would need a brown paper bag. Again, like I said, you're going to write down their name. In back of that, you're going to write down your petition. You're going to write down what you're wanting. So an example, if it's for your partner, you're going to write down, they're going to oblige to what I say. They're going to listen and obey. If it is for a court case, you're going to say, you're going to put the county that you're going to, and in back of that, you're going to put your petition. I, ask the spirits to work with me and to help me come out victorious and triumphant at the end, to the best of my interest. If it's for an interview and you want to pretty much smash all the competition, you're going to write down the company's name, and at the back of it, you're going to put the petition. I ask the spirits to assist me in giving me this opportunity and to completely take out all competition and come very quick to the point. And again, you guys will get results. So anyways, once you have that, once you have this, the paper, you're going to put it in a plastic bag. You're going to put it in a plastic bag. And what you could do is you can cut, excuse me, you can cut the plastic bag. I will show you guys. Oh. All right, so what you're going to do is, once you get, as you can see here, this is a rather big one, but you guys could get a small Ziploc bag. This one is obviously big, so I'm just going to cut it, and I'm going to show you guys how to do this very quickly. If what you're trying to do, is to dominate, your partner, and to have them basically obliged to anything that you want, which is not something I encourage you guys to do. But again, if they are just, being assholes and giving you a hard time, then obviously we got to do what we got to do, right? So as you guys can see, I cut the Ziploc bag because it's, too big. So What you're going to do is once you do this, you're going to get a picture of the person, if it's an enemy or someone you're trying to dominate and keep them the hell away from you. It's going to be their picture. If it's for your partner, obviously it's going to be the partner's picture. And in back of it, you're going to put their name and date of birth, and it's going to go on this with the paper bag. And it has to face up, okay? And once this is done, what you're going to do is you can get scissors, okay? Just so you don't burn yourself. Okay, you're going to get the scissors and somewhat fold the paper like this, okay? And you're going to pass it over a flame to basically keep it completely sealed. All right, so I will show you guys. You pass it like this, right? And there you go. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but it is completely sealed. Okay? So once you do that, then you're going to put this in your, excuse me, you're going to put this on your right shoe or your left shoe, depending on if you're right-handed or left-handed. And again, every single day, you could leave it on your shoe again so you don't forget to put it on there and leave it. And that's the reason why we're using the Ziploc bag, because it could actually be long-lasting and it won't disintegrate. It won't fall apart. And you're going to keep it there on your shoe. And every single day when you wake up, stomp your feet 5 times, saying out their name out loud. And again, like I said, you will get immediate results. You guys definitely, if you try this, definitely sound off on the comments below and let everybody know what your experience was. I hope you guys enjoyed this very quick and effective spell. Guys, definitely stay tuned for my next video. Light and love to all of you guys, and have a blessed day. Bye.